Hello everyone. So welcome. In this video we will learn how you can win king pawn endgame. There are some rules you need to know to win the endgame. So in this position, let's come to this position, and here we have our king. So king is on the d5 and we have other pawn on the c5. So what will you do in this position? If you think you are about to push this pawn, then it suddenly leads to a draw position. So moving the pawn is, don't be in a hurry to move the pawn. So you just need to occupy the space. How can you occupy the space? King to d6 or king to c6. But make sure you keep your king in front of your pawn so that it occupies this three space. So king to c6, and now you have the control over the front three squares. So king cannot march forward. So and then you can jump to the b7. So that now you have clear way for your pawn. So you can push, and you can promote. So now this is a win. So now let's come to the other position where, okay, let's come to in this position where we have our king on e6 square, and we have other pawn on c4. So same, we have to first of all occupy the space with our king and come forward, occupying more space. Then we can push our pawn. Then we go here. Now we have clear way. We can promote. Just make sure that your king occupies the space, and king in front of your pawn occupying the space, and when your king is on these two squares, then you can promote them simply. Okay, in this position we have our king on c6 and we have pawn on e3 square. So first of all we occupy the space with our king, and we can push pawn, and then now we can go here and we can push our pawns. So this is a win. Okay, so this is the end game with the one pawn. So let's come to the other position when we have two pawns. Okay, here we have two pawns. So what do you think we should do? Okay, in this position we have two pawns and one king. So what do you think? Pushing this pawn or pushing our king? So what would you do? Pushing the king, occupying the space. If you are thinking of occupying the space, pushing the king, then it's simply a draw. So you should not push the king. Instead, you can go for giving a check, and kings come, and can just give the check and king's take. So now we can just have a promotion. So I hope you find it useful. So use this technique, follow this opposition rule. Just keep your king in front of your pawn, occupy the space, and you can promote. Happy endings.